Welcome, dear listeners, to the Cringeworthy podcast. My name is Kaleena Otey. I will be your host. I'm a Chicago comic. I've been here for 4 years, living the dream. Before that, I started in Peoria, Illinois. And if you've been to Peoria, you'll know why I moved to Chicago. So this is what we're doing. And the Cringeworthy podcast is, there's stories that are truly cringeworthy. And I have guests on. I have no idea what these stories are going to be about. They have come in. They haven't given me anything. So we're going to sit here and we're going to ride this ride together. Okay. And this first episode, you couldn't have picked a better one. This just could not have been a better episode to start on. Okay. A little more about the podcast. You will hear in the beginning, we do shots of Malort. For those not familiar with Malort, you should get familiar with Malort. Why the fuck not? If you're in Chicago, do it. Suck it up. Try it. And then you will understand why we do start with something so cringeworthy in and of itself. It's the first guest we had was Liz Stockwell. Fucking crushed it. Absolutely crushed this podcast. Like, I don't know what to say. You have to listen. Like, I couldn't even imagine the gold she was going to drop into our laps. Ironically, the first part of the story is about shit drop. So, I mean, it just flows together so well. Magical moments happen. Terrible moments happen. If you're anything like me, like, you will be going, what the fuck, in your car. You will be going through the list of all the diseases you've ever heard. Blew my mind. Blew my fucking mind. And then after that, we were like, Liz, you don't know. I have another story, which happens to do with an ultra-violent scene I encountered just hanging out outside of a 7-Eleven after an open mic. And I'm not going to tell you what happened because you have to listen to it because it's so fucked up. I can't do that to you. I cannot do that. You have to listen to this podcast. So here we are, episode 1 of Cringeworthy. This is the Cringeworthy podcast. Hey. I am Kaleena Otey, your host. I am with Liz Stockwell.
That is exactly how it's pronounced. It's Stockwell. It always sounds like it's harder. People make it harder than it actually is. I'm like, it's 2 words.
Just a Stockwell.
Stockwell. It's the whitest name. Like,
my last name's Otey, O-T-E-Y. No, it's not possible. It's not possible for people cannot do it.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Or I'm like, I know what you're thinking. Just say it. Buck, I know what you're thinking. Go ahead and say it. I get that too all the time. Fucking all the time. So annoying. So a little bit about us. I'm a comedian. I'm a podcast host. I produce stuff. I like to create stuff. And Liz, I know you are also a comedian.
Yeah.
What else do you do?
I currently work in the ethics department of a law firm.
Fucking really nice.
Really fascinating stuff.
Actually, that sounds very fascinating, especially in this time.
It actually is really interesting. But we're not really making sure that attorneys are being ethical once they get in there and do their thing. It's more just hey, we're not suing any clients, right? Right. Okay, that's fine. Whatever they do after that, up to them.
So you just are I used to work in HR. You guys just make people feel better about the existence of lawyers as we do about the existence of corporate entities. It's you're just there to be no, they're probably legit. I mean, for now, they're legit. As far as we know, this shit's legit.
This is quote unquote above board. Yeah.
They're not technically ethically they're terrible, but not breaking real laws. So.
They're not, exactly. These are the rules. We're technically following them. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Everyone gets paid.
Yeah. And that's all that matters in the end.
That is really all that matters to them. Yeah. No, it's oh my God. Some of the you find out how much they charge per hour And it's like, we were just talking about that today. One guy, he cannot bill to Matters much because he charges like $1,800 an hour.
Oh my, I should have been a lawyer. Oh my God. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I have too much morality. Like, I care too much about shit. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's like, oh, I'm definitely not rich. But
yeah, I justify like taking my money from some of these entities. I'm like, but I'm on the ethics end of it.
That's right. And it's like the whole Lisa Simpson, that whole like, do I take the money and spend it on good shit, or do I just not take it? And I always thought she should have fucking taken it. It was like, you could have built the now machine that cleans the oceans.
Yeah,
we could have had clean oceans by now. But Lisa said, no, I'm gonna be. I don't even know if that's the good guy. I don't mean, you just gave up on a huge. Oh, I just saw that in a whole new light.
Yeah, I mean, I just take it and spend it on weed. So weed and rent. Rent and weed.
That's probably what I would do too, if I'm going to be absolutely honest. Maybe I should be an ethics lawyer. Maybe that's my actual calling in life. Oh my God. So within the nature of the podcast, so cringeworthy, which some people would find lawyers cringeworthy. I don't think all lawyers are cringeworthy, but some are cringeworthy. So in the vein, do you enjoy, or are you a person that likes to test your guttural fortitude? If you're like, oh no, tell me, let's see how far I can.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or watch this surgery as deep as I can possibly.
When I was like a kid, when we first got cable, because I didn't grow up with like cable when I was like maybe up till like 11 or 12. And then we got cable. And I remember TLC back in the early 2000s was like every single surgery show. They had all the plastic surgeries. I watched every nose job. Even back before they figured out nose jobs. Yeah. And you're like, you kind of looked better before. You know, I know like they'll try to slip the boob in through the nipple or the side, sometimes through the armpit.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes they sneak it in through the armpit.
I didn't have cable growing up. So I never saw any of that shit. So it's like, I just heard my mom tell stories because my mom's a nurse and my sister's a phlebotomist. So they both went to medical school. They both had to talk about their days. And it was disgusting. And all I had to hear was, and I was like, ugh, and I'd be like, I'm leaving the room. Y'all just keep talking about it. My mom was like, cut into not this, and I would leave. So I can't imagine watching this at 11 years old and being like, let's see. No, they're taking the bone out. Oh, they're putting it back in. They're sawing. No, I can't.
You know what? It was the sounds. The sounds are what got me when I'm like, okay, now they're sawing or scraping. I'm like, I'm just going to turn the volume way down, but I'm still going to watch.
Oh, no.
Like,
don't you feel it in your body?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, and like, I don't know. I mean, I come from like a family of oversharers. Like, I remember, and like, when my mom had like, she had to get something in her knee, like, drained. And she was in the doctor's office, and she told me later, like, they were draining it, and she just went, oh, looks like apple juice.
No, no, Mom. Fuck no. I found out that your siblings, when they got married, had sex, and that was enough for me. Like, my sister and my mom were sitting next to each other talking about it at the mall, and I was like, the fuck? I'm 11. I'm leaving. That was enough. So, like, I couldn't hear apple juice coming out the knee? No.
Why are you doing this show?
I don't know. I started thinking about it. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it, but because, okay, so the original intention was to like see how far I could listen to something. And then like the Malort was a stop. But producer Aaron made a very good point, and he said, well, then you pull the rug out from the listener's knee. I was like, cool, so let's all do Malort together.
Yeah,
before we tell this fucking story, which we are going to do.
We are going to do this story.
We're going to do the story, and we're going to do some Malort. If you are not from Chicago, or if you are from Chicago, so Malort is a liquor that was produced in the city of Chicago by this dude named Jepson. And I feel like Jepson hated a lot of people. And he had a lot of grudges, and there was not therapy really back then. It was before mental health, wellness, before taking time and self-care was the thing.
So he's like,
you got revenge.
I want everyone to suffer with this flavor.
Like, you know what? I got this. Who doesn't want to get drunk? And who doesn't like showing up people? I'm going to make the worst fucking taste I could think of. And it is made from wormwood, which I don't think a lot of people know because people go, I don't know what this taste is. I'm like, it's rot. Yeah. It's wood. It's rotten wood is what it is.
It's just rotten wood.
With worms in it. I don't know that's why. I don't think there's real worms in it, but it's just.
Let's pretend like there is, because honestly, that would probably add to the flavor, the character, the mouth feel.
At least I would have something else to think about than the fact that this is all I have to think about is this taste in my mouth. I do love having people do it for the first time. I have become one of those people, but I have a really hard time not expressing my distaste and disgust for this thing. So I often go, have you had Malort? Oh, have you? And I just like, always like, they're like, how is it? I'm like, it's strong. It's strong. That's why I make that face. You'll see. It's okay. See.
Yeah.
And then you have to do it with nobody else at the bar because everyone goes, oh no. And you're like, shut the fuck. This is their first time. There's no bar etiquette in this city sometimes. Like, this is your first shot. Shut up. We should all know to be quiet. And we should all know to solidarity. Do it together. So
listen, I am a Chicagoan born and raised. I did not have my first shot of Malort until I was 29.
Wow.
Yeah. I held out.
How did you like?
Because I'm really good at, saying no to peer pressure.
Wow.
I'm a little Lisa Simpson deep down.
Wow. No, not I. I was like, all right, crowd, here I come. I will follow with you. And then when I got to the edge of the cliff, I was like, oh no. And then I stopped and I was like, whew, I'm going to back off a little bit.
And sometimes
I'm going to jump in it.
Yeah, when your parents say, like, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you? And it's like, well, maybe they know something I don't.
Yeah. I'm going to watch a few and see how this goes. If they start floating down the river, oh, no, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there's a big trampoline down there.
It's not a pact. Like, it's not like I'm not making a pact with these idiots. Like, I'm going to watch them first.
Yeah,
I'm not stupid. But I'm definitely going to the bridge. Who the fuck knows what happens?
Right.
You have no idea. So I had my first shot of Malort when I moved to Chicago. It was like the first week. I went to Three Dead Moose. I was going to do a mic there. It got canceled. So I was hanging out with some friends, and this guy I didn't even know, who was a friend of a friend, he's like, have you had Malort yet? And I was like, no. And they all knew the code because they didn't say shit. And they were like, does anybody else want one? And they were like, no, man, you go for it. This is like authentic. You're going to. And I took it and I looked at him and I said, I don't even know you. I couldn't have done anything to you to deserve this treatment. I said, I don't think I ever want to see you again for the rest of my life. He was like, I mean, we probably won't. So, I mean, he was right, but that was the first shot.
Wait, you never saw him again?
No, I've never seen him again. I actually don't think I've seen the friend who I met that night again after that either.
Nice.
Yeah. Friends. There's friends and then there's friends and then there's,
There's, Yeah.
Air quotes friends and Fred's friends.
Yeah.
We can't just keep acting like this isn't going to happen.
This is going to happen.
Ooh.
Okay.
If you haven't done it, these are authentic reactions. Oh, this is, listen, if you should listen to this for the sole fact that we're doing this. Because if, again, okay, I'm stalling very much so. I'm not going to lie. I'm very much trying to stall on this.
Jumping into a cold pool.
I would rather do that right now. Cheers. Okay, 2, 3. Oh, that's just terrible. That's a terrible.
What kind of monster?
It doesn't stop. Here's the thing about it.
It just.
It keeps. It coats every aspect.
Oh.
Every centimeter of your tongue. It doesn't stop.
Sorry, everyone has to listen to my noises.
Why did I? Here's the thing to it. And the other thing is this lasts
it lasts
15 minutes.
Forever.
Last time I did this, I was walking down the street and I was spitting. Like the first night I was like, I don't do that in public. I think it's just, I think it's disgusting. But we were just spitting and I can't spit right now. And it's the worst. It's worse. It's the worst thing. Yeah. So
you should get into spitting. It's honestly great.
It's always one of those things that, again, like, why am I doing this podcast? I can't. When people spit, it makes me nauseous. I'm like, duh. Why are you doing that? Like, why are you spitting on the ground?
You know,
it's the ground.
It makes me feel cool. Spitting just makes me feel cool. Like Patti
Smoking
Smith
makes me feel cool, but like I didn't want lung cancer, so I quit.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean, I quit for a while, and then I went back to it. But
I can't now. It makes me sick. It makes me so sad. I can't, well, it does make me sad. I can't smoke a cigarette or I will get physically ill. And it's
good. I mean,
everybody says that and that's true. But when you just had a bad, stressful day and you're like, I would love to have a cigarette. Oh, no, thanks, body.
I mean, you clockwork oranged yourself out of it. It's
right. I wonder how I did that. How the fuck? You know what did it? Menthols. Because everybody, if you want to lose cigarette, it's a menthol.
That's me too. I smoke menthols.
See, I can't anymore. I couldn't anymore before. I couldn't smoke regular cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I would be like, what you got?
I always
doesn't anyone have an American Spirit for 25 cents?
I always warn people. Every time they're like, can I bum a cigarette? I'm like, sure, but it's a menthol.
Yeah. And you have to, because we're like, no, I appreciate your honesty and thank you so much.
Yeah.
I will absolutely refuse. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what?
Or turn it down. I refuse.
I need to quit again because I just keep getting like random harassers and like this.
Oh, the ones the ones that you did at one time?
No. It's just like having a cigarette in your hand is like, hey, every weirdo in the planet, come talk to me.
You got change? No, you got a cigarette? Fuck.
Or
Obviously.
just like you're someone standing out there and just randos will come up to you, not even wanting a cigarette.
Wow.
I did the other morning. I had this guy. He like came up to me with like prayer hands and was like, "Please, can I bum a cigarette?" And I was like, "Sure." And then he kind of like got in front of me and like it seemed weird. And then he asked me, "Do you believe in God?" And I just go, "No." And then I crossed the street and this guy across the street was like, "Did he try to take your phone?" And I was like, "No, he just asked me if I believed in God." I said no and walked away. He's like, "He tried to take my phone." And I was like, oh, that was the scheme.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I won't. Yeah. I would give a homeless person before a regular person a cigarette. I'd be like, bro, I feel like you got a job. Go get a cigarette.
Totally.
These guys, I'm going to give you a cigarette though.
Oh my God, the number of comics they've bummed me cigarettes. I've bummed them cigarettes. They're all,
that's how you do it. Like, you all know the struggle.
Yeah.
If you come and you know the struggle, you help each other out.
Yeah.
And if you don't ask.
Bad set, Liz will give you a menthol.
Yeah. Oh, I would prefer weed, but that's just me.
I mean, me too.
Yeah.
I honestly, I've been smoking less weed since I started doing stand-up because I don't bring it with me. I go to work and then like I'll go to a mic right after work. Otherwise, I'm not going to go. Right. If I go home in between.
Me too. That's what I've started noticing. I'm quitting my second job because that's been the situation. I've been doing that too. Like if I go home, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm fucked because I watch Queer Eye. Mm-hmm. I dream about Jonathan Van Ness, who I think he's going to become a consistent part of this podcast because I'm in love with him. Oh, even though I'm gay, he's my platonic soulmate. I love him.
He's beautiful.
He's beautiful. He's sweet. Yeah. He's wonderful. Like he makes me happy every time he comes on the screen because he's just like, I love he makes everything lovely. Yeah. He pulls the best out of the world. And like the other guys do too, but I mean, Jonathan. No. Although I do like him with Karamo. Them together also warm my heart and I wish they could like get together and have babies.
Honestly, when I was watching the new season and like before Jonathan had spoken at all, I took one look at him. I'm like, that guy looks like a classic, like he looks like a bass player. He just has that vibe. And then he opened his mouth and I was like, I should never judge a book by its cover. Like
he is the biggest queen. I love it so much. I love it.
What
I
was
think
that
he used
line?
to do.
He was like, what's the president's name? Grant. Was it Grant? He was like something Grant. Yas queen with the beard. Yes. Oh my God, what's that guy's name?
The guy they were making.
It was the first episode.
The very first episode?
The very first
the old
episode.
Dude?
The old dude with the beard.
Ulysses, the guy who thought he was Ulysses S. Grant.
Yes, queen. Yeah. That was one of my favorite lines.
I was like, I've never heard anyone say Ulysses S. Grant and not make me cringe about that. Because I'm like, oh, that bastard. You're like, yes, like his look. It's like, it's about his look. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, Jonathan.
It was spot on.
He's a beautiful person. He's a beautiful person.
Yeah.
Oh, if I ever meet him in real life.
No.
Okay. I want to hear your story.
My story. Yes. Okay.
By the way, can I take a drink of water? Is that allowed yet? Have we passed the span where I can get this fucking awful? It's still on the back of it.
I'm actually doing surprisingly well.
Oh, it's so bad.
I think it's because I smoke. Okay. I killed the taste buds.
Sorry, I did drink in here.
No.
You said you killed it.
I killed my taste buds. You know what? Menthols, they freshen your breath and make it stinky at the same time. They're great. So... The story.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get into it. So, I'm going to tell you a story about a case of diarrhea.
Oh, it's already
that changed my life. Honestly. Okay. All right. So, where to begin? I was about 24 years old. I was living at home with my parents. Mm-hmm. I was also working at their company.
Okay.
And they sell spices like all over the city. They've been doing it for like 30 years. Restaurants all over the place.
Wow. Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So one morning I woke up and I just had this like crazy like urge to shit, you know, and I go to the toilet and I start shitting, you know, and it's just liquid. Just liquid.
Did you eat like anything the night before? Or is it just like, all of a sudden you're like, well, this is odd. I have nothing in here.
Yeah.
And yet.
Yeah. Well, I thought, you know, it's just like a case of the runs that would go away and it would be fine. So after about like an hour of not being able to leave the toilet.
Whoa, for real?
For real. I called my parents and I told them I can't come in today. I have like crazy diarrhea.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you know, they're in like the food industry and like I can't like I don't want to get my poop particles.
It's so nice of you.
Like whatever virus I have all over the city to all these restaurants. Like some of the restaurants they sell to, celebrities eat at, you know, like big, like...
Nah, that you can't put them under. You can't put them under.
No, I mean, like, there was one time where, like, because they sell to Gibson's steakhouse. Oh, you know, so, like, basketball players go in. I'm like, I can't ruin, like, a Bulls game.
Right. Well, guys, the entire team has
Michael Jordan played with the flu. They could do it, but... Anyways, so... I was, you know, and then it just like, it lasted all day. And I was like, this is crazy. Like what? Okay. I don't know.
How long were you able to leave the bathroom?
For like 15, I would like leave the bathroom. I would like sit back down and all of a sudden I was like, I got to go again. And it would like be to the point where I'm like, there can't possibly be anything left in me.
Yeah.
And there still was. You would be surprised.
Yeah. And it wasn't just like blood coming out of your body at that point. Because you would think like that's the last liquid left in your body.
It was like shit colored water. Like,
well, there's still a color to it. I don't know if that's promising or.
And then, so I took like some Pepto, like whatever, you know, you take when you have diarrhea. Mm-hmm. And thinking, this will help clear it up. Next day, still had diarrhea.
Oh my God.
So I call again.
Is it as consistent?
It's so the same as the day before.
So at least it was on his schedule. It's like, all right, for your first hour, you're going to be on the toilet.
You're going to be on the toilet.
And then in 15.
And then you're going to spend like about 15-minute breaks.
Oh, it's like a full-time job.
Yep.
You were shitting like a full-time job.
I got cigarette breaks. And, you know, I was just like, I'm sorry, I can't come in today again. And, you know, I lived at home and I was like, I don't know what that was. Hopefully, like, it'll be better tomorrow. So like, then finally, after about a week of this,
a week
of this,
you went through a week. Oh my! I made a doctor's appointment. This is personal. You can keep it in. I made a doctor's appointment for Monday because I have had stomach discomfort for 3 days.
You hypochondriac.
Yes. A week of, I mean, like, okay, a little longer, but
yeah,
a week of shitting, would have been a week.
Yeah.
It'd have been 2 days and I'd have been like, 911, bring a bedpan, like lots of bedpans, and come pick my ass up.
So make a doctor's appointment. And, you know, they're like, they run a bunch of tests and they're just like, everything seems normal. You know, like, we can't figure, like.
Oh, so you see a lot of people coming in shitting for a week straight? Oh, cool. Glad to know. Wish somebody had told me this is a thing.
Nothing showed up on the tests at all.
What?
Nothing.
The hell?
So they're like, if it keeps going, give us a call and I'll refer you to a gastroenterologist.
Oh my God, this is why Americans die so much.
So
you've been shitting for a week.
Yeah.
If it keeps happening, it's been 7 fucking days. How much longer?
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still here.
If you can give it 3 more days, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still here. I didn't die of dehydration. I was just like,
oh my God. What they tell you? Eat bread.
Eat bread, chug Gatorade, Pedialyte.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So it kept going. So I called and they got me in to see a gastroenterologist, right? And he was like, okay, like everything in your blood work came back normal. What we're going to need you to do is to provide us a sample.
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
Not a
right?
problem. Give me 15 minutes.
Give me 15 minutes.
I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh my God.
They didn't have me provide it in the office. They gave me a little kit.
Oh, yes.
They gave me a kit.
Yes. I have a friend who had colitis. They did that same.
They gave me a kit.
You got to go shit at home and travel back with it however you get there.
Yeah.
CTA.
Just figure it out.
Just figure it out.
Figure it out.
Just carry your shit back.
Yep. I mean, I felt like this was like a vet with it, you know, this is like provide a stool sample, check for worms. I think that's what they wanted to do, was like to check for worms.
Yeah. Something's got to be living.
So I take the kit home. Now at this point, the shit has turned pitch black.
Oh, Jesus.
Pitch black shit. Pitch black shit.
You waited too long. Way too fucking long.
And it's like the consistency of pudding.
Oh no! That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh yuck.
So
pudding.
It was like pudding.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Black pudding.
I think I could handle coffee grounds.
Like dark chocolate.
Oh God. Coffee grounds fine. Pudding is oh God.
So I take my kit out. And you can place it in the little in the hole in the toilet, and it rests on the toilet seat so that you don't have to hold this
highly convenient
container.
Thank God.
Underneath your butthole.
I mean, they can't do it with piss cups, but they can do it with shit at least.
I mean,
Thank
you
God.
can. Honestly, you can aim into a piss cup. Not if you're a lady.
Yeah, I still have a hard time.
I mean, it depends on your lip situation. It can kind of go back and forth.
Right.
I mean, and
tight, maybe lay. If not,
if you've had reconstructive surgery, it's right in there. So I have this in the toilet, and of course, I can't just shit out just enough for a sample, because mind you, most of the time I can't leave the toilet. So I'm just like,
did you ever, I'm sorry, I have to ask this because it's going to leave and I don't want it to leave. Did you ever consider maybe having a pudding cup and washing out real good just for presentation purposes? Just super glue the lid back on, be like, it is my shit, but guess what it looks like? You'll be surprised. Open it up. You'll never know. Well, you'll know. It's going to smell different. It'll smell different, but
there's a safety seal. So yeah, I'm probably on that plastic container for another hour.
Jeez Louise.
I definitely had enough for the sample already, but it just kept going. And then,
my God, I'm blown by the schedule.
Yeah.
Your body was like, it's fucked up that this is happening, but your body's like, listen, we're fucking with you pretty bad, but we're gonna keep it consistent. You can work around it.
So
I like it.
Yeah. So I'm shitting in this plastic container. And then in the kit, they give you a little, like, it kind of looks like a little, like, pill bottle that you put it in, but it's filled with liquid for preservation's sake. I don't know. And then they give you they give you this, like, this spatula to get it out of the thing that you've just shit into. Into the little vial for like testing purposes. So I'm like, I'm done shitting, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to scoop it out. Nope. Let me put that plastic thing back to the side, continue shitting in the toilet.
Oh my God.
And I was finally done. I very carefully.
Is it like the little sand? Like the little
It's like it's not quite a spoon. It's like a tiny little spatula. Like, you know, like that you would scrape a bowl with.
So like that tiny cooking. It's like
yeah.
Like a little bigger.
When you're trying to get the rest of the cake batter out of the bowl. That like rubbery.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do this with my own shit. I don't know. Wow.
And I cannot describe to you the smell.
Oh God, that's the worst.
Yeah.
So did it?
I will absolutely describe that smell. It's like, it was like every fart you've ever had got together, fermented like kimchi.
Oh God.
Got drunk the night before, threw up, and then just kind of like hung out in my bowels for a while.
Oh God.
So,
that's terrible.
I mean, that doesn't actually describe like what
That's
it actually
pretty bad,
smelled like, but conceptually, that's what we were working with. Like, it was just like I've eaten like chicken McNuggets and been like, oh, they smell the same coming out as they do going in. Kind of good.
Somewhat, yeah. I'm going to agree with that.
If you eat McDonald's, you smell it and you're like, I smell McDonald's.
Yeah.
So
it should be turned off, and yet I'm going to go drive through. Go ahead and drive through.
Yeah. I kind of want to McChicken. So, yeah, I scoop it in. I put it in the fridge overnight because I had the appointment the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. You got her.
I don't know why that's weird. I mean, I know why that's weird. But like, do you clean out the butter? Do you clean out the butter container and put it in there? Do you like?
No, I mean, you have like
a huge, like a caution tape little area for like your shit file.
You just do not cross police line
around all the other food. I would set it up like a scene.
I think
take a little.
No, I had like a paper bag as like an extra layer, but it's like, that is not lunch for tomorrow.
Your lunch, Dad.
Yeah,
or Mom.
Like I put my name on it. Like you do your coffee creamer at work. Like this is mine. I will know if you ate it. So yeah,
and you will deserve it. Honestly, they would deserve it.
I mean, it's obviously a medical sample.
That's pretty much how you should take care of the lunch stealer at work, I think.
I mean, it's just my parents at home. They know what it is at this point. They know. So I go into the doctor the next day, and I basically just hand him the bag, like, here you go. And at this point, I have had the shits for 2.5 weeks. At this point.
God. Oh my God. Did you start like doing the like regular, like going to church, searching out spiritual? Did you start like playing the 5? You're like, well, what are the 5 stages? Let me get these going, because clearly I'm deteriorating from the inside out.
It was like the 5. Like I like denial was definitely like that first week where I went a full week of like.
I think I'd have jumped to straight up acceptance. Like, I'm dead.
Yeah, well, I'm dying. I'm clearly dying.
This is the weirdest way. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Definitely would not have thought this way.
Would not have thought, like, this happened at the turn of the century.
Like shitting to death my brother because he ate so many hot dogs. But me? That's weird. That'd be weird.
I honestly thought I was better than that. You know? Yeah, so this was 2.5 weeks into the shits. Okay. So now let me take you to the next step. So They test the shit. Mm-hmm. They give me a call. Mm-hmm. They're like, honestly, shit looks normal.
God.
No worms. No bacteria. So,
what the hell?
No bacteria. Everything seems fine. And I was like, what the fuck is like?
Yeah, I've shitting for 2.5 weeks straight.
No one could tell me what it was.
Done that before on schedule. Mm-hmm. On schedule.
Every day.
My buddy has given me a full-time job of shitting.
Full-time job.
It's really weird. 2 half-hour breaks.
Cigarette
half
breaks.
Hour for lunch.
Honestly, and like my appetite wasn't affected. I like.
Oh,
didn't,
really?
Yeah, I didn't feel like physically ill at all. I just couldn't stop shitting.
So and it didn't matter if you didn't eat. It was like, no, you're going to shit. So you might as well enjoy life and eat.
I ate as much as I possibly could because I was like losing weight.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, I can imagine.
Like a lot of weight.
Imagine. Like how much did you lose in this time? 2.5 weeks of just straight straight up shitting. Wow.
Probably 5 to 10 pounds.
Damn.
Okay. So it came back normal.
Oh.
You look on paper fine, right? So I went back in at the 3-week mark.
We're like, all right, now shit's getting ridiculous. No pun intended, but this shit's getting ridiculous. Yeah. 3 weeks, like, I've had it.
What the fuck is this?
You guys are fucking up.
And they didn't know. They're like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay. And then they like scheduled me. I forget what the next step was. I think we were almost going to give me a colonoscopy, which is weird to have.
Like that, I would have been like, let's do that I'm not a doctor, but that would have been my first thing. Like, well, I'm going to have to put this up your butt because this is weird.
But then they give you that liquid that makes you shit even more.
Right, that's true. That's right.
Yeah.
No need to clean me out, guys.
Which, by the way,
body's working on it.
Like, my parents have had multiple times, and they accidentally gave her shit liquid to another lady at the pharmacy, like right before she was about to have her colonoscopy. And she's like, oh my God, like you just gave this to a random person. What if they take it?
Oh.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we gave your prescription to someone else. And she's like, what the fuck?
That woman's going to be sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. You guys have a lot in common.
I thought this was heart medication. Yeah. Seems weird it comes in liquid form, but okay.
I'll drink it.
Doctor's orders. So, okay. Then I think about like, it was a month of shitting.
God damn.
I had a full month.
Did you ever get do you get a coloscopy?
I did not get a colonoscopy.
Or colonoscopy.
So at this point, my parents are very concerned.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And my boyfriend at the time, very concerned.
Good. Oh, good. So he was a good guy. That's good.
Okay.
Sounds like
obviously. Obviously anyone would be concerned about this, whether they're a good guy or not.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone.
I think if he was bad, he'd have been like, I'm out. This is weird.
Anyways. So finally, about a month and let's say 5 weeks of the shits, it goes away. It just goes away.
What?
It just goes away. I don't know.
There's nothing. Nothing was ever
goes away. But there's more to the story.
Good. Okay.
There is so much more to the story.
That would have been really funny if you dropped that off and been like, no, that was it. Actually, 5 weeks, I shat, done, and stopped shitting. So
the next part of the story, I had maybe a shit-free week. I was like, finally. I mean, it was still a little like weird, but I'm like, it's binding at all. I'm happy with it.
And it's not 8 hours a day. It's 7 days a week.
I can go to the bath. I can do things. I wasn't ready to go back to work yet because I was like kind of weak.
Yeah.
So
we're actually, let me ask you. So yeah, actually go ahead. I'll ask you at the end.
So I have like a week of kind of normalcy. Mm-hmm. And then I start to develop this like fever. And one of my lymph nodes in my like groin area blows the fuck up.
Oh no.
Gets huge.
Mm-mm.
Like yeah.
Oh no.
So,
Like, can you see it from the outside?
Yeah.
Whoa!
You can see it.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you can especially see it because I've lost so much weight. It just like
It's
pokes.
like a little tuber out there.
It just pokes right out.
God, your body. What was it
Yeah.
doing? Oh my God.
So,
Okay.
because
Wow.
I waited so long to get that shit tested the first time, I call a doctor right away.
You should have known me. I'd have told you after 2 days, like, yeah, you need to get, I'm taking it urgent care.
I mean, I've never had like in my, like when you have a sore throat, you can kind of feel it. But
Right.
this was like humongous, right?
That's insane.
Humongous.
I didn't know they could do, wow. Oh.
I forgot you even had lymph nodes
Right.
in your, like, it's like right above your hip. It was right above my hip. And so I go into the doctor, they feel it. And then my normal doctor, who is a female, wasn't there that day. So I went to see like the other guy who shares the office. And like, he's like, okay, I'm going to poke around. He's like, are you okay? And then like, he's like, are you okay with like me, like, checking in, like feeling inside, not my butt, but my vagina because it's more in the front. And he just kind of like shoves up in there. I wasn't ready. And I was just like, this feels weird. I've never had, like, I've always had female gynecologists.
Yeah.
It was very uncomfortable.
It is. It really is.
So he was like, I don't know what this is. We're going to send you for more testing.
Did they go to medical school? Did they studied medicine, right? Like
Yeah.
they went to like 4 years of college and then like 4 years of other college and then
like
4 years of
3 years of
residency and
yeah.
they didn't sleep for 3 more
Yeah.
years and then they got a doctor and all of them were like, I mean, I don't know, man.
Just stick your fingers up her vagina.
Yeah,
Let's
let me
feel
put
around in
my
there.
fingers up there and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my wife.
Yeah.
Works for her.
I mean,
Nope, sorry, bro. Don't know what this is.
I wasn't
Don't
really
to send
feeling
you
very
out.
sexy at that point.
Fuck.
But yeah, so
Oh my God.
they were like, we're going to send you for more blood work. We're going to, I don't mean like, not that I know what it was. Like, I couldn't tell you what they were really testing for,
Right.
but I don't know.
I was like at that point.
Yeah, those all came back normal.
Wait, did they take blood the first time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. No, the shit time when
Yeah.
you were shitting at home.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. I
was
had
good.
so
okay,
much-
Thank God.
So much blood taken
She
out of
said
me.
all the fluids gone.
All the fluids were gone out of me. It's just completely drained.
Wow.
So, yeah, that came back normal. Then, let's see. They were like, okay. And then, okay, about 2 to 3 weeks, the swelling in the lymph node hadn't gone down. And I was feeling really like tired.
Oh my God.
I was having like night sweats. I just didn't feel good.
Dude.
You know?
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, we're going to have to take a biopsy of this lymph node to check for
2 weeks. Yeah.
like lymphoma. Because like,
yeah.
they're like,
Shit.
okay, you got like night sweats, you're feeling sick. These are symptoms of lymphoma.
Yeah. Dude.
So they get me booked in for, the biopsy. It was, it's minor surgery, but they put me under for it, obviously, because they're cutting you open a good amount, right? And they got to dig around in there to just kind of.
Like, you want to see this? No, all right. Well, they never do.
I imagine it's kind of like it looks like a little orange slice or something.
Right.
And you just gotta pop it out.
Yeah. Snip, snip. Put
Yeah.
it back because we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's helping.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
wrong because we don't check shit for 4 to 5 weeks and 3 months.
So this was, let me see. I was sick for, at this point, probably about a month and a half to 2 months.
Dude, that's a long time.
Yeah. So biopsy takes about a week to process. And in the meantime, I am in one of my worst depressions that I've ever been, because I'm just like so sick of going back and forth with doctors. None of them have any answers. And now, like, oh my God, is this cancer?
Yeah.
Like,
and big time cancer.
And they were like going through like, okay, well, if it's lymphoma, it's highly treatable, especially since you're 24, you're young. They were going through all of those discussions with me.
God damn.
And like, as scared as I was, Picture my mom.
Oh, I bet oh my God.
And she's the most neurotic person
I can't believe she survived this. And I don't know your mom, but I have a mom.
She's a smoker. That's how she did it.
It runs in the family.
Yeah, it runs in the family. Yeah. Okay. So she was just out of her mind. And it took about a week. And the biopsy came back normal.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Yeah.
This body of yours.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And meantime, like, I had been cut open. I couldn't, like, it was hard to walk. It was really hard because, like, they cut open, right above my leg. And I didn't think it was going to hurt that bad. I was like, oh, it's like.
No.
Kind of like when you get your wisdom teeth out. You're like, no big deal. No, it's huge. It's huge. So it was really hard for me to walk around. It was painful for weeks. And I'm like, I don't have cancer. But what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but what the fuck?
I still feel shitty.
And were you on like any medications, like painkillers, anything that like were they giving you anything that to like try and curb and it wasn't working? It was working.
Nothing, because they didn't know what to give me. They're like, we don't know what this is. So they're like, okay, last step. We're going to send you to an epidemiologist.
What's that?
They're infectious disease specialists.
Oh, okay.
Where they took more blood.
They're like, she's got a little.
She's got a little left.
We could take that much. And
I'm small. I'm 5'1".
Yeah, like you are. Yeah.
I'm little.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of blood. So
don't have a lot of blood to give.
They don't have a lot of blood to give. So they did more testing. That came back totally normal.
God. Oh my God.
Totally normal. So I was in the epidemiologist's office. And I'm like, I still feel like shit. I had the shits. Like, what is wrong with me? You can't find anything wrong with me.
Bulging lymph node.
Yeah. I mean, it was gone at that point.
Oh, really? It went down?
No, I mean, I think they just took it out.
Took it. Oh, yeah.
And he was like, well, there are about like, I don't know, like 3 million viruses that we just don't know about. We think.
I feel like humans did this to themselves. Not that it's your fault, but I'm just saying it's a species. Like the Earth is like, all right, bitch, I mean, you keep fucking playing with us. Yeah. We're going to give you things you will never imagine existed. And you're never going to get to name it because we'll change. Yeah, and we'll fuck it up even more. And we will evolve. And go ahead, make a vaccine. We're going to get bigger. We're going to get stronger. I kind of admire nature for that, but at the same time, as a human, like I wish they would, back off sometimes.
It's, what? It's all got like an evolutionary benefit, I think, because it controls the population. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, nature gave us disease, so we don't have 7 billion of us.
Right. Because we would.
We would just keep fucking.
We don't learn shit.
No. So when we cure diseases, we cause more problems. So, it came back normal. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, we don't know. We can't do anything for you.
Holy crap.
So, I was like sick for 2 months. Went back home. And then in about 2 weeks, I was starting to feel better.
Wow.
To this day, have no idea what that was all about.
Wow.
No.
Maybe you were a test for biology. They're like, let's see what happens if we introduce this virus no one knows about. And they can't detect it.
They can't detect it. It's like, like how there's like millions of bugs we don't know about.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. There's 5 million species in the rainforest or something like that. Imagine how many viruses there are.
Man.
Right?
That's baffling.
Yeah.
Has anyone written an article about you?
I know, right?
Or a book?
No.
I mean, the hell?
I mean,
we were just talking about right before we started recording. We were talking about like crime shows and mystery shows and stuff like that. You are you need to be on one of these.
Yeah,
they have to do a medical series, and you have to go in and be like, no, everybody, hold on. Let me tell my story.
I mean, this was like 6 years ago. Whatever. So
wow.
Now I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay,
I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think happened to that boyfriend?
I think you guys got married and divorced just because you guys got connected strongly like through the experience, and you were like, I feel like if we could get through this, we could get through anything. And then you got married and you're like, oh no, not marriage. Because it's much harder.
That is exactly what happened.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guessed
it. Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious.
Oh my God.
I am 100% serious. I am coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the divorce.
Yeah.
Can you guess when I got divorced?
Did you? I hope it was the day you guys got married. Was it on your anniversary?
No.
Damn. Was it the day of your first shit?
I actually don't remember that exact date. 2 days after Christmas. Life just
you don't want to do that to your families.
Life just keeps throwing. No, my attorney called me and she's like, I can get you in before the new year. I was like, yes, I want to go into it single.
Yes, okay. Tax purposes.
So that's not even like the case of shit. That didn't even affect the divorce. Honestly, the way that it changed the case of this shits changed my life was, okay, I had the shits for a month. I was sick for another month. I got to get my shit together. I got to move out of my parents' house.
Right.
And honestly, after that happened, I'm like I could have died.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It could have been anything. I'm going to go find myself a job. So I found myself a job in the legal industry and I'm still doing it.
Damn.
To this day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, I can't. That's.
Yeah. So
amazing.
A case of the shits that launched my career. And then that divorce launched my comedy career.
Yes.
I mean, like my whole. Yeah. That is.
What was it like the first time you shit and you realized, oh, that's it? No, I can get off the toilet. It's not. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not.
I didn't know what to do with my day. But I was like nervous to go back to work because I was like, maybe I'm still sick. So it felt so good.
Did you?
Because you know how satisfying a good shit feels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was just like that poo-phoria, just like
I've never heard. I like that poo-phoria.
It's solid.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh my God, it's a one wipe situation, and
wow.
It's not like a fake out. It's done. No, it's not done.
Did you have stomach cramps? I wondered where they like the gut, because I have gut stuff, and when they are cramp, I mean, you feel like I've had points where I'm like, I'm gonna vomit or pass out, and I've had to breathe through it like yogic style because I'm like, is this labor? And I'll never have to know, thank God, because this is terrible.
Oh, also, okay, I mean, since it lasted more than a month, had my period.
Oh God!
In the middle of it,
your body still did that to you too.
Of course.
Oh my God!
It never stops. It never. And I have the worst period. The worst periods. They last 7 days.
Oh.
I mean, back then, I am on birth control now.
Oh, okay.
Which, oh my God, is amazing. Makes it 3 to 4 days really light, but back then when I wasn't on the pill, just the when you get the chunky clots, the chunky clots.
Oh yeah. So bad.
I used to use the Ultra tampons. Have you ever used Ultra?
I didn't know there were a thing. I knew Super.
I mean, there's light, there's regular, there's Super. There's Super Plus.
Nuh-uh.
And then there's Ultra.
What do they look like? Do they fit? How do you get that in? That's
I use the Playtex one that opens up like a little flower. So it looks like a cone. And they're honestly, if you have listeners out there, if you have a heavy flow, I'm doing my NPR voice. Please get the Ultra tampons.
Oh, God.
They work like a charm. They catch all your chunky clots. That look like, honestly, no, I mean, it's been like that since I was 12. Like, my first period was like, I remember my mom took me to the doctor for my first period. I don't know why.
She's bleeding from her vagina, man. Do you not remember?
We have to like let him know for some reason. I don't know. And it was a guy, obviously, my pediatrician. And so I'm like at the doctor's office. I'm obviously using pads because I'm like 10.
Yeah, 10.
I got it at 10. And I was like, I need to change my pad. And my mom was like, no, you don't. You just changed it before you left like half an hour ago. And we went into the bathroom together. And she saw the clot situation. And she was like, oh, you weren't kidding.
Wow. At 10 again, I'd have taken you to the ER.
I was like, is this what I was, you know how excited you were?
No, I did not want it to happen.
You didn't?
I was mad. I didn't want anybody to know. I was like a little boy girl, so I was like, shit, now there's another differentiating factor between me and these fuckers.
Yeah.
So listen to this happening. Can't come out to play because I'm doubled over in pain from a uterus.
Couldn't wait because I didn't know what it actually entailed. And no, I mean, she was just like, oh shit, like it's like you were saving up 5 periods. And I was like, is this what it's gonna be? And she was like, probably not. And no, it was.
Damn, all right, like, where does that get? Because the only thing I've heard from that, because like when I first started, it was bad. Like, I remember one day my dad called my mom. He was like, do I need to take her to the hospital? Because I was we went, my dad was
I need to take her to
he was a
typical
teacher.
Man response.
Well, he was a teacher. So like me, and he had a pool table in his classroom because he worked with the bad kids. And so you just went like, fuck it, play pool. Because that's about, you're going to pool shark, you're going to gamble. Let's teach you what the streets mean. Because I feel like that's your future. That's not really what they did, but vocational school. Anyway, so my brother and I went to play pool and I started cramping and it was so bad I couldn't stand up. Like, I laid on the pool table and I didn't know what the fuck it was because it was the first time that had happened, and I was in the bathroom throwing up and like I was really pale, like I was about to pass out. So my dad freaked the fuck out and he called my mom, who's an RN, who's just like, man, she's fine, it's her period.
It's her period.
I was like, thanks. Thanks for that, Mom. Is this how the fuck it's gonna feel all the time? And like for a while, but like to be honest, now I barely know, like, unless, I mean, I get emotionally. That's where I know it. It's like when I'm just like, why am I angry at everything? All the time. And then I'm crying. And then I thought about something and now I'm in the shed at work, like, what am I going to do with my life?
If you can time your period with like a good, like, rom-com. Honestly, no, I watch Room, the movie Room.
Wait, with that weird dude?
With they were locked in the room.
With Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, not Michelle Pfeiffer. Brie Larson is kidnapped as a little kid, and then she's locked in that room for like years. The guy, like, it's like that Oscar, what's his name? Who like locked all the girls in his basement for years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. But it's like, she has a baby in there. I watched that when I was on my period.
No.
Blew my mind. Blew my mind. If you can time like the emotional shit with your period and you watch that shit, it's great. It's honestly like the best time. Like I know that was on King. I remember this to this day because I used to be a huge King of the Hill fan.
Hell yeah! Oh my gosh!
And was it Connie's mom?
Yeah,
Connie, the little girl.
Yeah,
who was like Bobby's girlfriend for years. Min, her mom was like, if you watch Titanic on your period, I shouldn't be doing this accent. Don't judge me. I'm just doing the voice. I know
it's probably a white person
Asian,
who did it on the show, to be honest.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
If you watch Titanic, I'll just do it like a normal person. If you watch Titanic on your period, it'll blow your mind. Favorite line of King of the Hill.
Oh my God, I did love that show. Until I realized they were dangerous.
I have this joke about when I was deciding whether or not to get a divorce. I went to New York because I needed to get away from my ex-husband. I mean, like, I don't want to get into like what he did. He was bad to me. Yeah. I mean, he was concerned that I was shitting all the time, but
after that, he was not so much.
He was shitty to me. He was really shitty to me. So I go to New York. I have this joke about how I'm like, a couple days into the trip, I was like, you know what? I'm in New York. My marriage is falling apart. Might as well have a good cry at the 9/11 memorial.
Oh my God.
And this is true. This is 100% true. I went to the 9/11 memorial, had a fantastic cry. And this is like, if you guys have seen me around town, I tell this joke all of the time, but I'll tell it on this podcast. But I had a good cry, but like as I was leaving, it started raining.
Oh no! Oh.
It started raining, and then I go back inside and like I ask. There's a 9/11 gift shop.
Oh my God!
There's a 9/11 gift shop.
Oh no!
100%
America. Mm-hmm. For shame.
Like really? For
shame.
So
that's disgusting.
I asked
What'd
them.
You get?
I'll tell you. I was like, hey, anywhere around here that sells an umbrella? And they're like, we got umbrellas. We got this cheap one for $30. We got the better one for $45. $45 is like what 9/11 emotional manipulation will get you for umbrella price. Because like umbrella companies can already charge you.
Oh my God.
Whatever they want. They know you need it.
Fuck.
So umbrellas are already way too expensive. I still have this umbrella to this day. It is the best umbrella I've ever owned. And unlike my marriage or the towers, it's never collapsed. It is so good. But like I have this thing that reminds me of like my divorce and 9/11 every time it rains. It's the most depressing thing I own. And I thought I lost it one day and I was like really sad. I'm like, this 9/11 umbrella has sentimental value. I can't lose it. And I found it at my house. I was like, thank God.
Oh my God.
You know what it looks like? You know what it looks like?
Oh no.
It looks like it looks like the tower, like they had the line, like the architectural lines that like go down and then kind of split out. And that's the pattern.
Yeah, that's a real bad idea. It's a really bad idea.
It's a really good umbrella. In Chicago, you need one. It's windy as fuck. It does not. It holds up. It's gotten me through every rainy day.
Such a sham.
I know, but they took a real never again construction approach to that umbrella. Like, never again.
It's very good.
We did a lot of research.
We the people. That's ridiculous. That's so like I can't even imagine. Like I am a hypochondriac, like legitimately. Like, but I do have like gastrointestinal stuff and things like that. I went long enough, I felt, being uncomfortable. I went for a while because I just like, I also get caught up and I'm busy all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like,
totally.
I'm a hypochondriac who's just like, I love to take care of this, but I have work to do, you know? So it's really like not conducive. I would like to think though, if I started shitting a whole day and then I woke up the next morning, I was like, oh, look at that. Literally same shit.
Still same.
Literally different day.
Yep.
Oh, day 3. I'm calling. I am in that clinic. Work. No. Because I'll never come out of the bathroom.
I just thought Pepto would eventually
You're just like, oh, this is my side drink right now.
It honestly just made it smell worse.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That shit is disgusting.
It's so gross.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
I never took it when my stomach was upset. I would chew stuff.
Yeah.
I take like a Nexium, but if someone's like, here's some Pepto, I'm like, I'll deal. I will deal.
It's not that bad.
Oh, I think it's nasty.
Liquid Tums.
Yeah, but it's that mint. It's that fake mint.
Why is
that Winto green? I hate Winto green.
Why is it pink if it tastes green?
It should be bubblegum. That always pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right?
When I was a kid, my brother got this is okay, I think. When I was a kid, my brother got medicine. It was pink. It was bubblegum flavored. It must have been like something that I could take too, because I was like, I want some. My parents were like, fine, fuck it. So I got to take his medicine. I'm sure it was fine.
It that penicillin, that liquid
maybe
penicillin?
It was.
That
yeah, maybe
good?
It was.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to take, they were like, cool, you too.
Yeah.
Because we do not need 2 of y'all sick.
Yeah.
Y'all enough of a handful, not sick together.
Oh, no. I was always like, if I would like felt sick at all, I'd go into the doctor's office and I was like, please be strep. I want that bubblegum medicine.
Right? And I was like, what do I have to have?
Yeah.
What do I have to have?
Yeah.
I'll go get it. I'll go have the kid cough in my face.
There's
I don't
like,
care.
seriously, like nothing else. They should just make that for adults. Like, I miss being sick as a kid.
Yeah.
I want that, like.
And some of them, I don't know if you had this. I distinctly remember some had like little, like, of those sugary little, like, sprinkles in them. We got sprinkles. Yeah,
what?
Yeah. We had little sprinkle ones.
Wait,
it was
whoa.
so good. It was like, I don't know if it was part of the medicine or. Now, I don't think my parents did it because there's no reason we'd have taken it.
I think it was just old.
It was from the year before, and they're like, it's penicillin.
It's sprinkles.
What's it going to do?
Don't
Here you
ask
go.
questions.
There you go.
Yeah.
You like the sprinkles? Good.
Yeah.
We like you not being diseased.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, like.
That is a fucking hell of a story.
Life.
Holy.
Oh,
I can't. I don't even know.
I got so many fucking crazy stories. That is not even the craziest story.
Are you like a medical anomaly?
I don't know. I mean, like.
Are the other ones, like, are your other ones like medical based?
No. This one, no. Do we have time for another story?
How much time do we have?
We have time.
Yeah, you could tell another crazy story.
Sweet.
It's going to be as crazy as that one.
Oh, yeah. Holy,
Okay.
yes. For
Okay.
real. For real. Okay.
I got a really good story. I got another really good story. This is recent. So I was at my friend's open mic, Joketoberfest. Y'all should go check it out.
Nice.
Every Tuesday at the Rattler.
Awesome. Every Tuesday in October, every Tuesday, period.
Every Tuesday, period. They call it Joketoberfest because it's at the Rattler, that German restaurant. It's,
okay.
It's right across the street from Kohl's.
Yeah.
Great food, $5 burgers. I cannot plug it enough, except for the story I'm about to tell. It's going to make you not want to go. So
But still go.
I left the mic and I start walking out and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot my card. I didn't close out my tab. Go back in, get my card, sign for my multiple beers that I had and that burger that I got. So instead of walking out the way I came in, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go this way. So I had plans to go see my weed dealer after the mic. I was like, hey, you busy? Can I come by? So I go over to the 7-Eleven nearby.
Yeah.
To get my weed money, right? And as I'm walking out, I see this like Logan Square hipster bicyclist and this pedestrian kind of get into it. Like they were just shouting at each other. Like one of them stepped in. I think the guy stepped in front of the bike, and the bicyclist guy was just like, "What the fuck, man?" And then he kind of like circled around because men with their testosterone can't just let it go.
No.
And then I see the pedestrian get close to the cyclist, and then I see him kind of like jab at him. And then the cyclist was like, holy shit, did you just stab me?
What?
You just stabbed me.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, how does this go?
How does this go, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My mouth drops immediately.
Yeah. You're walking, right?
I had like literally just got out of the 7-Eleven and I just saw someone stabbed right in front of my eyes, right? Then I see the cyclist. As soon as he like obviously didn't realize he got stabbed right away. The adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
And then I see the cyclist. He like dumps his bike. The stabber takes off running. And the cyclist goes running after him.
Yeah, hell yeah, because he's from Chicago.
And
if I've learned anything, that's exactly what happens.
I'm like...
That's why I love Chicagoans. You cannot. Dave Chappelle said that. It was great. He was like, if you know anything about people from Chicago, they're not scared people, and he's fucking right. It's one of the reasons I love this city. Is because people are so badass, so bad.
Yeah, and he's like, someone stop him, and I'm like, nobody stop him.
No,
he's got a knife, and like, definitely like. You don't stop him.
Yeah, you are
just
stabbed.
Been stabbed. Like, stay there.
Oh my God.
So I run to him, right? I run to go help him.
That's good.
I call 911. And I'm like, there's been a stabbing at, California and Milwaukee.
Where was he stabbed? Did you just like
he was stabbed,
jab him in the side? Did he like...
He was stabbed in like the rib, like right below his chest.
Oh.
Like right, like under your boob. Like where your boob is, right under there.
That's a little dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
A very vital area.
Yeah.
I think that guy had some bad ideas for that man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
So then I'm like, just lie down. I have my backpack on me. I'm like, what the fuck can I do for this guy? I take my sweater out of my backpack and I hand it to him. I don't have any gloves. I have nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, take this, press down as hard as you can, right?
Yeah.
To stop the bleed. I'm like, that's the only first aid I know.
I'm pretty much all you can do anyway. Yeah.
I'm on the phone with the police and I'm like, please come immediately. Someone's just been stabbed. So he's pressing down. More people come, right? And I start to see the blood come out like crazy.
Whoa.
He's starting to bleed a lot.
Oh.
He is having trouble breathing. And then he starts asking, like, is anyone around here a medical professional? And in my head, I'm like, I studied philosophy.
So I can give you an idea of what's happening to you, but like can't medically tell you what's
I'm literally useless, but if you have any questions about what this all means, I'm your girl. And he was like asking, like, am I gonna die?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy shit.
Yeah, it was.
That's real heavy, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah. There's blood everywhere.
Man.
Blood everywhere. And he kept thinking it was his fault because he told the guy off. I'm like, it is not your fault.
No.
And like, the only thing I could think to do when he was like, am I gonna die? It was like, what did I hear in the movies? No, I'm not gonna let you die. Like,
yeah, right.
Like, what do I say?
Right,
I don't know.
Right? Did you? Bro, I don't know, but I'm gonna try not to. I mean, we're gonna see what you could do. And
then I take a cigarette. You know,
do you want a cigarette?
I was
it's a menthol though. So
it's a menthol.
Just full disclosure.
So finally, it was probably not that long, but it felt like forever. The ambulance came, cops came, 2 women were able to positively ID the guy because they caught him right away. We gave him a really good description. They caught him within like 5-10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
On the scene. And I didn't see the guy's face, and I didn't feel comfortable positively IDing someone whose face I didn't see.
Well, yeah.
Because we were just talking about making a murderer.
Thank God.
Like, I'm not going to send someone to, but 2 women they were in the other direction. They saw him running towards them, right? So they saw his face, and they're like, yep, that's him. My friends, like, who run the mic kind of saw some kind of commotion, and like as the guy was running, they thought someone had just been mugged, right?
Yeah. And
like my friend called the cops too. They wheel him off, you know, and I give my statement to the police.
Wow.
Then they bring out the sweater. They're like, whose sweater is this?
No. What? Why? Why?
Yeah.
That's
and I was like,
ridiculous.
it's mine. They're like, here, you want it back?
The fuck? What the fuck?
Like, no, I want...
And it was the medical professional once again, was it not?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
I don't want a bloody stranger's blood.
Why? Like, I feel like you have to have some level of common goddamn sense to be an EMT, to be a doctor.
No, the cop was like, here. And I was like...
The copy was, oh my God.
No,
Jesus
I want
Christ.
you to have it. Like, I'm like,
No,
I don't care.
Listen, you saved this guy's, we think.
Yeah.
We think, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I was just like,
Good job, hero.
what am I going to do with this? I'm like, I don't care what you do with it. I'm like, take it for evidence, throw it out. I don't
Did you
care.
look gothy? Were they like, she might make this art? You got a frame somewhere. God, write a poem about it, sing it in the background.
I was just like, why would I want this?
Was it cashmere? Were they like, ooh, I would try. I would try clean.
I mean, it was navy blue.
Which is a really nice, that's a nice color.
Listen, it was Ann Taylor Loft.
Oh, that's probably why.
It was a nice sweater.
I went there once with my friends. They're like, shit's on sale. I'm like, not like it should be. That's not sale.
Yeah.
That sweater's $75.
I mean, I do kind of miss the sweater, but so the next day I had a job interview over the phone scheduled, and I was supposed to like do it over my lunch break at work. I called off of work. I did not go in because I didn't know if the guy made it or not.
Right,
Like,
that's traumatic.
I was so shook up.
Oh my God.
Also, I mean, I still went and visited my weed dealer that night.
Well, I mean, dude, you were stressed.
I needed it, right? I told my Uber driver, I'm like, this is what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, girl, like, get
you
it.
better go get that
You
shit.
better go get that weed.
Get me some because this was a hard story.
It was so, I mean, and my Uber driver was just like this older guy, seemed like he had seen everything. And when I told him what had just happened, he was like, holy shit.
Oh. Huh. Yeah.
Holy shit. So
So
I called off the next day, told them what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, I witnessed a stabbing. And then I was like, well, I don't have to come up with some weird excuse why I'm late for lunch on this job interview.
Oh my God.
I still did the job interview.
Hey, you know what?
I feel like I had to put on my sociopath hat for that one. Like, nothing
still
weird.
Gotta make these coins, man.
Nothing weird just happened. Like, and I had to go out for this job because like I had just gotten passed up for like a major promotion. I was already like so depressed.
Burnt.
I was so depressed because like I had worked so hard at this job that I'd only gotten because of the shits.
They went together?
Yeah, well, I mean, I went out and got that job after I had the shits because I was like, I need to get my life together.
Yeah.
I had been working there for 6 years. The
Damn.
supervisor position had come up, and I was like next in line. They're like, no, we're going to give it to this girl who's been here for 2 years that you trained and doesn't know shit. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's about right.
fuck no.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then I saw that stabbing about a week later.
Fuck.
My life was just like,
That's the
yeah.
No, you have the craziest stories.
Yeah. So
That's insane.
yeah, and then okay, so I did the job interview. By the way, I got the job. It's my second week on the job.
You have a lot of weird luck charms, but hey.
I know I needed a win. So like I went back to work then like the day after. I was inconsolable.
Oh,
like,
man.
you know, because I didn't know if the guy was going to live or I didn't.
Yeah.
I only got his first name.
Yeah.
I had tried to call the police. Like, do you know anything about this? Do you know if this guy made it? And they, by the way, never called me back for like a witness statement. I was like, what? You don't? Okay.
Maybe just
What?
because those two women were like, nah, for real. This guy did it.
But they didn't see the actual stabbing. They just saw him run.
Oh, so
I was the only one that saw the
that's
stabbing.
true.
So I was like, why wouldn't they at least get the facts of like what happened in the moment? I don't know. I figure they probably were like, they got him. We don't need any extra people.
Yeah.
It must cost money or something. I don't know. So yeah, I was like just inconsolable, but I still wanted to work because I wanted to be distracted.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, for sure.
And I was telling a coworker about it, and I was just like, man, I just want to know if this guy lived or died. Like, that's all I care about. So he did this like quick search on Reddit.
Oh, what?
Yep. Apparently, my friend's fiance, who runs the mic, he put this post out there. He was like, so my fiance, there was like a stabbing outside of her mic. Her friend was with the guy until the ambulance came. And he like gave all the details, you know, like, anyone know anything about this? So the guy's friends responded and they were like, yeah, that's my friend George. He just got out of surgery.
Whoa.
His mom texted me. He's going to be fine.
Hey.
Punctured the lung, scratched the heart.
Damn.
I didn't know you could get your heart scratched.
Right. I figured that was a death.
Like, they just nicked it.
I feel like the heart's just so sensitive, but it is pretty much a badass, I guess.
The heart's a badass, yeah.
We're not going anywhere. We're not going first. We're going to let the
mean,
lung take it.
Like,
wow,
yeah.
George. Oh my God.
George
That's
made
crazy.
it. And everyone keeps asking me, like, do you maybe like one day want to find him? And I'm like, wouldn't that be like a fun meet cute? Like,
that's immediately my thought would be like, nah, I just need to know he lived. That's scary.
I got divorced and I met this guy.
George could be it.
George could be the one. My therapist keeps asking me, like, you should like, I'm like, what do I put out there? Like a misconnection? Like, you stabbed me. Girl who's like saved you. It was a Tuesday night.
This is the corner of under the 7-Eleven lights.
So I mean, I'm still like debating whether or not to put something out there. I don't even know where. I guess Reddit.
I feel like for your life story, you should, because you already have a good start.
I know.
Yeah, the shits for a very long time.
Yeah.
Lymph nodes inflamed. No one knows what the fuck's wrong with you. Your life's full of incompetent medical professionals. No offense, guys. It's just come on. I mean, really?
Figure it out.
Like, just pretend like you're thinking about it. Like, you could, like that infectious disease. Like, well, to be honest, I'll keep looking. Because there's 50,000 of these things it could be, and I'll give you a call when I find it. Right? That's fine. Appease a person once in a while. She's been having the shits for 2 months. The least you could fucking do is pretend you're going to look for something.
The least you could do is discover a new species, guys.
The least. Oh, it's the one time and I killed it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you're well. Hey, I mean, try.
So,
try. Wow, man.
That's been my life.
How long ago was this, though?
This was a couple months ago. This was in August.
Jesus. Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. That's it. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. If I totally missed that, I'm sorry.
No, it was a couple months ago.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. This is... Wow.
Yeah.
This is... crazy. This is crazy.
Episode.
This is an excellent first episode. When I was like, I wonder how we're going to expand on a life-changing shit. And lo and behold, a dude gets stabbed and lives.
Yeah.
With a scratched heart. And you can scratch a heart. I mean, try not to. I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that. But
don't skin your heart. Don't like your knee, your knee.
Don't literally.
And honestly, it was like if I hadn't had those shits, I wouldn't have had the courage to go and get that job. And then having that job, I was like, I know what I'm doing. I can leave my husband. And then I was like, I can do comedy. And then I was like, I can save a life. And it all started on the toilet.
That's so
6 years ago.
That's so perfect.
That's my life. That's my life.
Yes. So that's fuck. Oh man.
You know what? Why don't I just brag about what I got going on next week?
Yeah.
Can I
go
just
for
do
it.
that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And then people will know, like, and if you have any mics you consistently attend or anything, like, let them know.
Okay.
So they can go see you.
Well, first off, I mean, I go to Joketoberfest where I saw that guy stabbed. You can always see me there.
Still going back strong.
Yeah. When this
Can't take Liz down.
like, when it will be released, I was supposed to be on Best Night Ever on the November 19th, but someone dropped this Monday so I'm going to be on that one.
Nice.
I don't have anything booked past when this is going out, but I'm going to be on Verified Laughs next week. Laugh Factory. First time. Very excited about it.
First time at Laugh Factory?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wish I could tell all of the listeners to vote for me, but voting will be closed. But, just
when is that?
Halloween.
Oh, it is Halloween?
Yeah.
Ooh, I might have to go because I actually, I'm quitting my job and it ends Tuesday. Maybe that should be my celebration. Nice. That would be dope.
I get to wear a costume.
I'm so going to wear my What are you wearing?
I'm going to be in a Clockwork Orange costume.
God damn. Yeah. That's good.
It's what I wore last year. I just didn't feel like going out and buying another costume.
Well, this year I'm doing Freddie Mercury because I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Who is
totally can't wait. Do you don't know?
Yeah. I mean,
I thought you said who is he?
No, I said who isn't.
Because earlier someone said who's that, and I went, the fuck?
Yeah,
you're not even old enough to say, you can't, you're not 7. I don't accept this. How do you not know who the fuck Freddie Mercury?
Right.
Do you know who Queen is? I should have had him stop cutting my hair right then. So I was like, listen.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Someone who cuts hair.
Yeah, he's straight though. He's straight.
Okay.
He's hetero. No offense, Aaron.
It didn't add up.
Producer Aaron. Producer Aaron knows who Queen. Producer
Freddie
Aaron.
Mercury.
Yeah. Aaron's very cool though.
Yes.
You look pretty cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So
I mean,
this
guy smells like incense. There's a lava lamp over there. You're cool.
Yes.
You're cool.
I knew I was sold when I saw that lamp. I was like, yes.
I've been having a hard time telling this story. I'm just staring at it.
But yeah, so I'm doing Freddie Mercury this year. Hawaiian shirt, white pants, Freddie Mercury, and with the mustache. And so I'm wondering if I should just do him for a couple generations, see what I can do every year, because just obsessed. So
just like an old, well, he never got old, but
maybe I'll do when I turn 80, 90-ish, whenever, I don't want to die till I'm very old. And then I would like to lose the weight, and then I'll do his last performance.
Oh,
right. I have my whole life planned
That's
well,
you have every Halloween planned out.
Yeah, I have every Halloween till I'm 90 something.
As far as what I'm actually going to do with my life, but Halloween, I know.
But I'm on it.
Yeah,
always been good about Halloween. The rest of my life, my parents wish too, but none of us can have everything we want.
Yeah,
so
you just need a life-changing case of the shits.
Please, where can we find you?
You can find me on the Instagrams. It's LizBot1, but the O is a 0.
Ooh,
because
slick.
It's very robotic. I'm on Facebook,
right?
And I don't really tweet, but it's also LizBot1.
Yeah, I was doing so good on Twitter for a little bit, and then I just got bored. I don't know. It's too fast almost, and I can't say. And I don't want to do a thread because then you have to post, go back. And
I don't want to see what Trump is doing.
Nope.
I can't.
Nope.
I can't.
Nope. I don't even watch. I have not watched that piece of shit on the television once in the entire time since he's been in the White House. I didn't watch him before. Didn't give a fuck about him before. Give no fucks and less about him now. Absolutely. Oh my God. I can't with that man. He's disgusting.
Honestly, I have never been so uninformed in my life.
Right.
Because I can't.
I can't watch. I don't care.
I'm what's
I don't
going on?
Watch
I don't know.
He's fucking up.
Oh, they tried to send bombs to Obama. I wouldn't know because I'm not looking at the news.
Because it didn't go to him. I don't care. I'd be like, did it make it? Did it make it? Do we have a bomb tracker? Yeah. How close are we to the White House? Come on.
Certified mail.
Is this like Frogger? Can I make this happen quicker?
Yeah. Send it certified. They got to scan it, which I sent in a medical cannabis application recently because
hey, I'm going to try that recently.
Traumatic that was. I was like, I definitely have some PTSD from this.
For real. Yeah.
Let me use it to my advantage.
Yes.
I thought it got lost in the mail. I was going to be so pissed. Or it takes 3 months.
Oh my God.
For them to process it.
Oh my God.
And it took like several doctor's visits.
Yeah.
Which you know how I feel about them.
Yeah. And I feel like you're done for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm done. But no, it's just like they don't scan it because there's so many applications.
Fuck yeah.
They will not respond to you. If you ask like, hey, what's the status of my application? They're like, we're not telling you.
Like we just put it back to the end. Because
I honestly,
why would you ask?
I just imagine there's like one lady with like an 80s perm, rubber stamping every last one of them. Like rubber stamp. And that's why it takes so long because fucking Rauner couldn't pass a budget and get more wee ladies.
Like that motherfucker stamping. Thinks we forgot that. Mm-hmm. He's like, but look at all the no. We didn't have a budget for forever. Mm-hmm. And I work in social work. No. Mm-hmm. We continually lose money through that asshole. So no thank you. And too many good things do.
And JB's not going to be any better. Well, he's going to be slightly better, maybe.
My whole thing with that, because I'm not like I'm not a staunch Democrat or anything. I'm very left.
Yeah.
But like I will absolutely look at your platform before I give a shit what party you're from.
Right.
However, with Democrats, my only thing is I'm like, they are like the popular kids in school who are actually still assholes, but they know that to make it, they have to give a shit. So you can appeal, you can pull at their heartstrings. Like when Obama came in, he could give a fuck about gay marriage, but he knew if he didn't own up and maybe he did, I think he did change his heart. I don't know. But if he didn't politically, he's fucked. So you got to pass it.
I think he gave a shit.
Yeah,
I think he did give a shit.
He's very insincere, to be honest.
I think it was because he was the first black president. It was such a tightrope. It was just like, if I accept the gays, they're gonna put more targets on my head at shooting ranges. Like,
that's like why I'm like, yes, shit happened, bad shit happened. Yeah. Everything happens under presidents, but I really don't get the feeling he was like everybody else. I just really don't. I just really don't. Whenever he spoke, it's very sincere. He's still like moving around the country with his goddamn gorgeous wife, Michelle Obama.
Christ. Right?
Wish I could be her first husband.
First president that actually loved his wife.
Oh my God. And they are so beautiful.
Right.
But they're both traveling around the whole fucking country to push for, and you don't see anybody like any other former presidents or Democrats even doing that unless they're pushing for themselves.
Jimmy Carter's out there building houses.
Jimmy, he proves that good people can live forever.
Right.
But like usually they die. So
I know.
It's really sad.
It really is. The good. Yeah, well, we also lionize people that probably.
For real.
Like. Kurt Cobain. What did I say? Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain died at 27. Kurt Cobain died at 27. He was probably an asshole.
Yeah, what was he going to do? No offense.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he wasn't saving. It wasn't like he was like.
He was a 27-year-old. He was
he wasn't doing nothing. Yes.
Like, I know.
He was a rich 27-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a dick. And
I'm sure.
It was with Courtney. Like, that asshole. Like, you can't.
Anyways.
If they had not been rich musicians, I would have probably gone to their house when I was kids because I would have been friends with their daughter and it would have been in a trailer park. Just, that's how it would have been because that's where people that did drugs lived.
Yeah, you would have been fiddling around with his guitar and you'd be like, oh God, this again.
She'd be like, can we just leave?
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? Do you want to spend the night at my house tonight? Like, that kind of friend. So to wrap this up, we do a palate cleanser shot. Are you a whiskey drinker?
Oh, hell yeah.
Excellent. I bought this the other day. It is actually very good, very potent. Yes, it is rye. It is Jim Beam rye pre-prohibition style. Not yet sponsored by, but pre-prohibition. They're like, we got it in first. Like, then what did you do? So either this is from 1930 or
It's just in the style.
It's
the style. We made it yesterday.
It's moonshine, but we couldn't call it moonshine. Have you ever had moonshine?
No.
Have you had? Is it like actually strong? Mm-hmm. Oh, I've never had it.
But they make like flavored moonshine, like apple pie moonshine. And I'm like, that's horseshit.
Yeah.
That's not.
No,
really
I want the
moonshine.
stuff that's going to make me forget for the next 48 hours.
Lose your sight because they made it wrong.
Yeah,
that stuff.
Yo, I don't think the ethanol is that. I don't even know, but I can't see. The most important thing you can do to support this podcast is get into that iTunes store. Find Cringeworthy Podcast, rate us 5 stars. If you are disgusted, if you are grossed out, if you're like, holy shit, I called my mom, I called my brother, I called my uncle I haven't seen in like 15 years because I couldn't fucking believe what I just heard. If that's you and you need to have this shared with the world, I agree. Go to the iTunes store, rate us 5 stars, and leave a review. Tell us what you loved. Tell us what you hated, but tell us what you loved most. We'll listen to all of it, all right? Social media wise, so for the podcast, we do have Facebook. Cringeworthy is our Facebook page, the Cringeworthy Podcast. We have at CringePod on Twitter and at CringePod, and then Instagram is going to be the CringePod as well.
I'll follow them all.
Keep it consistent. I have a monthly showcase I run with Aaron McDavis. I don't think he would mind me pushing him on this show because he is the co-producer. And we do a pretty fun job. It's at the last Sunday of every month at Spinner's Pub. That is on West. Ooh, what is the address? Ooh, that's so bad.
It's right by the Western Brown Line.
Yeah,
you'll see it.
The only people listening to this, maybe
you've been there.
Live in Chicago. Yeah, they've been there.
And it's right by the 7-Eleven. You can't miss it.
Exactly. I love that.
Yeah, I love Spinners.
And so, yeah, it is a fun little dive bar. And it is called The Dive Show. It is 8 p.m. And we showcase comedians from Chicago. I also do mics here and there. I've been, since I'm quitting my second job, I haven't done anything consistently. Mm-hmm. But one I do enjoy is Volumes. Is one of my favorites to do at the end of the month. I fucking love Volumes.
You joke like a girl?
Yes. I love that showcase.
The other night.
Oh, I was so sad they did it. Like, what?
They did it
this
early.
week.
Yeah,
because I was stoked. I was like, I'm going on next week, but
it was dead because I think people were like kind of messed up and didn't realize it was that week. But it still ended up being great. We got extra time. Lisa's the best.
She is. I like her a lot. She's another like just personality. I'm like, I just want to know you more. Mm-hmm. You just seem so amazing. Mm-hmm. So, thank you, Liz, for the best first episode I think we could have hoped for. This is fucking amazing.
All right.
Cheers to this. Absolutely.
Cheers.
Oh, it's so much better though.
It's way better.
Like it burns, but it doesn't make you want to vomit.
No.
It doesn't make you regret it.
No.
But it does burn a little, right?
The good kind.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good burn.
It's a good kind. All right, well.
All right.
That is this. Oh, I will say, my social media. Personal social media. Kaleena Otey on Facebook. I rant a lot. I like to rant. It's one of my favorite fucking things to do on there. I will write books. You don't have to read it. Whatever. At Americalena. There is a story to that. My ex gave me that pin on Twitter. I just kind of dug it because it made me think of Abby Hoffman. Naming like, you know how he names his kid America, but with small a. Mm-hmm. So this was just like capital A, MERI, capital KALENA. And I just kind of liked it. And also for a while, the avatar was a shit on an American flag. So I kept that. I didn't know that's what it was for the longest, by the way. I finally one day clicked on it. I was like, oh, it is that's excellent. You know what? Did a good job. Hated everything else about him, but at least that was good. And then Instagram, I'm at TaterTats82. I've done tattoos. I can do them. I won't do them on people. I will do them on me because I am not that good.
Yeah,
but I have a few I've done. Not these. Oh, no, not these beauties. No, these are my tattoos.
Oh, with your right hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That would be great. Thanks, Liz,
for
stopping in. That's excellent. We've got producer Aaron with us every week. Jazz Fuzz. That is right. We are on Jazz Fuzz. And that is the show. Thanks for listening.